Part 2nd. This is second part of this video. For watching first video, click on link in description. Number 101. Togo, a West African nation on the Gulf of Guinea, is known for its palm-lined beaches and hilltop villages. Khow, inhabited by the Batamariba people, is a traditional settlement of fortress-like clay huts dating to the 17th century. In the capital, Lomé, are the multi-story Grand March Bazaar and the Fetish Market, offering traditional talismans and remedies relating to the voodoo religion. Capital, Lomé. Dialing code, +228. Currency, West African CFA franc. Recognized national languages, UKB. Number 102. Sierra Leone is a country in West Africa, on the Atlantic Ocean. It's known for the white sand beaches lining the Freetown Peninsula. The capital city, Freetown, commemorates the nation's slave trade history with the Cotton Tree Landmark and King's Yard Gate. Both were known as places of refuge for returned slaves in the 18th and 19th centuries. Nearby Bunce Island was a key departure point during the slave trade. Capital, Freetown. Dialing code, +232. Currency, Sierra Leonean Leone. Official language, English. Number 103. Laos is a Southeast Asian country traversed by the Mekong River and known for mountainous terrain, French colonial architecture, hill tribe settlements and Buddhist monasteries. Vientiane, the capital, is the site of the That Luang Monument, where a reliquary reportedly houses the Buddha's breastbone, plus the Patazé War Memorial and Talat Sao, morning market, a complex jammed with food, clothes and craft stalls. Capital, Vientiane. Currency, Lao Kip. Recognized languages, French. Spoken languages, Lao, Hmong, Khmer, French. Number 104. Paraguay is a landlocked country between Argentina, Brazil, and Bolivia, home to large swaths of swampland, subtropical forest, and chaco, wildernesses comprising savanna and scrubland. The capital, Asunción, on the banks of the Paraguay River, is home to the Grand Government Palace and the Museo del Barro, displaying pre-Columbian ceramics and Nangidi lacework, the latter available in many shops. Capital, Asunción. Dialing code, +595. Currency, Paraguayan Guarani. Official languages, Spanish, Paraguayan Guarani. Number 105. Bulgaria is a Balkan nation with diverse terrain encompassing Black Sea coastline, a mountainous interior and rivers, including the Danube. A cultural melting pot with Greek, Slavic, Ottoman, and Persian influences, it has a rich heritage of traditional dance, music, costumes, and crafts. At the foot of domed Vitisha mountain is its capital city, Sofia, dating to the 5th century BC. Capital, Sofia. Currency, Bulgarian lev. Official script, Cyrillic. Official language, Bulgarian. Number 106. Lebanon, officially known as the Lebanese Republic, is a country in Western Asia that is part of the Arab League. It is bordered by Syria to the north and east and Israel to the south, while Cyprus is west across the Mediterranean Sea. Capital, Beirut. Currency, Lebanese pound. President, Michel Aoun. Prime Minister, Saad Hariri. Number 107. Libya, officially the State of Libya, is a country in the Maghreb region in North Africa, bordered by the Mediterranean Sea to the north, Egypt to the east, Sudan to the southeast, Chad to the south, Niger to the southwest, Algeria to the west, and Tunisia to the northwest. Capital, Tripoli. Area, 1.76 million km superscript 2. Currency, Libyan dinar. Continent, Africa. Number 108. Nicaragua, set between the Pacific Ocean and the Caribbean Sea, is a Central American nation known for its dramatic terrain of lakes, volcanoes, and beaches. Vast Lake Managua and the iconic stratovolcano Momotombo sit north of the capital Managua. To its south is Grenada, noted for its Spanish colonial architecture and an archipelago of navigable islets rich in tropical bird life. Capital, Managua. Currency, Nicaraguan Córdoba. Recognized regional languages, English, Mosquito, Rama, Sumo, Mosquito Coastal Creole, Garifuna, Rama K Creole. Official language, Spanish. Number 109. El Salvador, officially the Republic of El Salvador, is the smallest and the most densely populated country in Central America. It is bordered on the northeast by Honduras, on the northwest by Guatemala, and on the south by the Pacific Ocean. El Salvador's capital and largest city is San Salvador. Capital, San Salvador. Currency, United States dollar. President, Nayib Bukele. Official language, Spanish. Number 110. Kyrgyzstan, officially the Kyrgyz Republic, and also known as Kyrgyzia, is a country in Central Asia. Kyrgyzstan is a landlocked country with mountainous terrain. It is bordered by Kazakhstan to the north, Uzbekistan to the west and southwest, Tajikistan to the southwest and China to the east. Capital, Bishkek. Currency, Kyrgyzstani som. President, Sooronbay Jeenbekov. Official languages, Kyrgyz, number 111. Turkmenistan is a country in Central Asia bordered by the Caspian Sea and largely covered by the Karakum Desert. It's known for archaeological ruins including those at Nisa and Merv, major stops along the ancient trade route the Silk Road. Ashgabat, the capital, was rebuilt in Soviet style in the mid-20th century and is filled with grand monuments honoring former President Saparmurat Niyazov. Capital, Ashgabat. Currency, Turkmenistan manat. Interethnic languages, Russian. President, Gurbanguly Berdimuhamedow. Number 112. Singapore, an island city-state off southern Malaysia, is a global financial center with a tropical climate and multicultural population. Its colonial core centers on the Padang, a cricket field since the 1830s and now flanked by grand buildings such as City Hall, with its 18 Corinthian columns. In Singapore's circa 1820 Chinatown stands the red and gold Buddha tooth relic temple, said to house one of Buddha's teeth. Currency, Singapore dollar. Official scripts, Latin script, English and Malay, Simplified Chinese, Tamil. Did you know, Singapore is the fifth wealthiest Southeast Asian nation by GDP, world rank, 39. Number 113. Denmark is a Scandinavian country comprising the Jutland Peninsula and numerous islands. It's linked to nearby Sweden via the Øresund Bridge. Copenhagen, its capital, is home to royal palaces and colourful Nyhavn harbour, plus the Tivoli amusement park and the iconic Little Mermaid statue. Odense is writer Hans Christian Andersen's hometown, with a medieval core of cobbled streets and half-timbered houses. Prime Minister, Mette Frederiksen. Capital, Copenhagen. Currency, Danish krone. Did you know, Denmark has the 8th highest annual milk consumption per capita, 295.62 kilograms, in the world. Number 114. Finland is a northern European nation bordering Sweden, Norway, and Russia. Its capital, Helsinki, occupies a peninsula and surrounding islands in the Baltic Sea. Helsinki is home to the 18th-century sea fortress Suomenlinna, the fashionable design district and diverse museums. The northern lights can be seen from the country's Arctic Lapland province, a vast wilderness with national parks and ski resorts. Population, 5.503 million, 2017. Capital, Helsinki. Currency, Euro. Official languages, Finnish, Swedish. Number 115. Slovakia, officially the Slovak Republic, is a landlocked country in Central Europe. It is bordered by Poland to the north, Ukraine to the east, Hungary to the south, Austria to the west, and the Czech Republic to the northwest. Slovakia's territory spans about 49,000 square kilometers and is mostly mountainous. Capital, Bratislava. President, Zeus. Number 116. The Democratic Republic of the Congo, also known as DR Congo, the DRC, DROC, Congo-Kinshasa, or simply the Congo, is a country located in Central Africa. It is sometimes anachronistically referred to by its former name of Zaire, which was its official name between 1971 and 1997. Capital, Kinshasa. Currency, Congolese franc. Population, 81.34 million, 2017, World Bank. Official language, French. Number 117. Norway is a Scandinavian country encompassing mountains, glaciers, and deep coastal fjords. Oslo, the capital, is a city of green spaces and museums. Preserved 9th-century Viking ships are displayed at Oslo's Viking Ship Museum. Bergen, with colorful wooden houses, is the starting point for cruises to the dramatic Sognefjord. Norway is also known for fishing, hiking and skiing, notably at Lillehammer's Olympic Resort. Capital, Oslo. Currency, Norwegian krone. Official minority languages, Kven, Romani, Romanes. Number 118. Costa Rica is a rugged, rainforest Central American country with coastlines on the Caribbean and Pacific. Though its capital, San Jose, is home to cultural institutions like the Pre-Columbian Gold Museum, Costa Rica is known for its beaches, volcanoes, and biodiversity. Roughly a quarter of its area is made up of protected jungle, teeming with wildlife including spider monkeys and quetzal birds. Capital, San Jose. Currency, Costa Rican colon. Recognized regional languages, Micatelu, Bribri, Patois. Official language, Spanish. Number 119. Palestine, officially the State of Palestine, is a de jure sovereign state in Western Asia claiming the West Bank and Gaza Strip with East Jerusalem as the designated capital, although its administrative center is currently located in Ramallah. Capitals, Ramallah, East Jerusalem. Area, 6,220 km superscript 2. President, Mahmoud Abbas. Prime Minister, Mohammed Shtayyeh. Population, 4.817 million, 2018. Currencies, Israeli new shekel, Jordanian dinar. Number 120. Oman, officially the Sultanate of Oman, is an Arab country on the southeastern coast of the Arabian Peninsula in Western Asia. Its official religion is Islam. Capital, Muscat. Dialing code, +968. Currency, Omani Rial. Population, 4.636 million, 2018, World Bank. Number 121. Liberia is a country in West Africa, bordering Sierra Leone, Guinea, and Côte d'Ivoire. On the Atlantic coast, the capital city of Monrovia is home to the Liberia National Museum, with its exhibits on national culture and history. Around Monrovia are palm-lined beaches like Silver and Cease. Along the coast, beach towns include the port of Buchanan, as well as laid-back Robertsport, known for its strong surf. Capital, Monrovia. Dialing code, +231. Spoken and national languages, Liberian English. Currency, Liberian dollar. Number 122. Ireland is an island in the North Atlantic. It is separated from Great Britain to its east by the North Channel, the Irish Sea, and St. George's Channel. Ireland is the second largest island of the British Isles, the third largest in Europe, and the 20th largest on Earth. Area, 84,421 km superscript 2. Languages, English, Irish, Ulster Scots. Highest point, Carron to Hyle. Did you know, often Northern Ireland is referred to as the Six Counties. Number 123. New Zealand is a sovereign island country in the southwestern Pacific Ocean. The country geographically comprises two main land masses, the North Island and the South Island, and around 600 smaller islands. It has a total land area of 268,000 square kilometers. Capital, Wellington. Prime Minister, Jacinda Ardern. Population, 4.794 million, 2017, World. Number 124. The Central African Republic is a landlocked country in Central Africa. It is bordered by Chad to the north, Sudan to the northeast, South Sudan to the east, the Democratic Republic of the Congo to the south, the Republic of the Congo to the southwest, and Cameroon to the west. Capital, Bangui. Currency, Central African CFA franc. Population, 4.659 million, 2017, World Bank. Official languages, French, Sango. Number 125. Mauritania, officially the Islamic Republic of Mauritania, is a country in northwest Africa. It is the 11th largest sovereign state in Africa and is bordered by the Atlantic Ocean to the west. Capital, Nouakchott. Currency, Mauritanian Ouguiya. Recognized national languages, Hassaniya Arabic, Pular, Sininke, Wolof, Malinke. Other languages, French. Number 126. Panama is a country on the isthmus linking Central and South America. The Panama Canal, a famous feat of human engineering, cuts through its center, linking the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans to create an essential shipping route. In the capital, Panama City, modern skyscrapers, casinos, and nightclubs contrast with colonial buildings in the Casco Viejo district and the rainforest of Natural Metropolitan Park. Capital, Panama City. Dialing code, +507. Currencies, United States dollar, Panamanian balboa. Official language, Spanish. Number 127. Kuwait, officially the State of Kuwait, is a country in Western Asia. Situated in the northern edge of eastern Arabia at the tip of the Persian Gulf, it shares borders with Iraq and Saudi Arabia. As of 2016, Kuwait has a population of 4.5 million people, 1.3 million are Kuwaitis and 3.2 million are expatriates. Capital, Kuwait City. Dialing code, +965. Currency, Kuwaiti dinar. Number 128. Croatia, officially the Republic of Croatia, is a country at the crossroads of Central and Southeast Europe, on the Adriatic Sea. It borders Slovenia to the northwest, Hungary to the northeast, Serbia to the east, Bosnia and Herzegovina, and Montenegro to the southeast, sharing a maritime border with Italy. President, Kolinda Grabar-Kitarovic. Capital, Zagreb. Prime Minister, Andrej Plenković. Currency, Croatian kuna. Number 129. Moldova, an Eastern European country and former Soviet republic, has varied terrain including forests, rocky hills, and vineyards. Its wine regions include Nestriana, known for reds, and Codru, home to some of the world's largest cellars. Capital Chisinau has Soviet-style architecture and the National Museum of History, exhibiting art and ethnographic collections that reflect cultural links with neighboring Romania. Capital, Chisinau. Currency, Moldovan leu. Interethnic languages, Russian. Official language, Romanian. Number 130. Georgia, a country at the intersection of Europe and Asia, is a former Soviet republic that's home to Caucasus mountain villages and Black Sea beaches. It's famous for Varja, a sprawling cave monastery dating to the 12th century, and the ancient wine-growing region Kakheti. The capital, Tbilisi, is known for the diverse architecture and maze-like, cobblestone streets of its old town. Capital, Tbilisi. Currency, Georgian lari. Official language, Georgian. Continent, Europe, Asia. Number 131. Eritrea is a Northeast African country on the Red Sea coast. It shares borders with Ethiopia, Sudan, and Djibouti. The capital city, Asmara, is known for its Italian colonial buildings, like St. Joseph's Cathedral, as well as Art Deco structures. Italian, Egyptian, and Turkish architecture in Massawa reflect the port city's colorful history. Notable buildings here include St. Mariam Cathedral and the Imperial Palace. Capital, Asmara. Recognized national languages, Tigrinya, Beja, Arabic, Tigray, Kunama, Saho, Bilan, Nara, Afar, English. Currency, Eritrean Nakfa. Other languages, Italian. Number 132. Uruguay is a South American country known for its verdant interior and beach-lined coast. The capital, Montevideo, revolves around Plaza Independencia, once home to a Spanish citadel. It leads to Ciudad Vieja, Old City, with Art Deco buildings, colonial homes, and Mercado del Puerto, an old port market with many steakhouses. La Rambla, a waterfront promenade, passes fish stalls, piers and parks. Capital, Montevideo. Currency, Uruguayan peso. Regional language, Uruguayan Portuguese. Official language, Spanish. Number 133. Bosnia and Herzegovina is a country on the Balkan Peninsula in southeastern Europe. Its countryside is home to medieval villages, rivers, and lakes, plus the craggy Dinaric Alps. National capital Sarajevo has a well-preserved old quarter, Bakaraja, with landmarks like 16th-century Geza Husrev Bey Mosque. Ottoman-era Latin Bridge is the site of the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand, which ignited World War I. Capital, Sarajevo. Currency, Bosnia and Herzegovina convertible mark. Official languages, entity-level Bosnian, Serbian, Croatian. Continent, Europe. Number 134. Mongolia, a nation bordered by China and Russia, is known for vast, rugged expanses and nomadic culture. Its capital, Ulaanbaatar, centers around Genghis Khan Square, named for the notorious founder of the 13th and 14th century Mongol Empire. Also in Ulaanbaatar are the National Museum of Mongolia, displaying historic and ethnographic artifacts, and the restored 1830 Gondan Tegchinlan Monastery. Capital, Ulaanbaatar. Currency, Mongolian Togrog. Population, 3.076 million, 2017, World Bank. Number 135. Armenia is a nation, and former Soviet republic, in the mountainous Caucasus region between Asia and Europe. Among the earliest Christian civilizations, it's defined by religious sites including the Greco-Roman Temple of Garni and 4th century Etchmiadzin Cathedral, headquarters of the Armenian Church. Kirvirap Monastery is a pilgrimage site near Mount Ararat, a dormant volcano just across the border in Turkey. Capital, Yerevan. Currency, Armenian dram. Continent, Asia. Population, 2.93 million, 2017, World Bank. Number 136. Jamaica, a Caribbean island nation, has a lush topography of mountains, rainforests, and reef-lined beaches. Many of its all-inclusive resorts are clustered in Montego Bay, with its British colonial architecture, and Negril, known for its diving and snorkeling sites. Jamaica is famed as the birthplace of reggae music, and its capital Kingston is home to the Bob Marley Museum, dedicated to the famous singer. Capital, Kingston. Dialing code, +876. Currency, Jamaican dollar. Population, 2.89 million, 2017, World Bank. Number 137. Albania, on southeastern Europe's Balkan Peninsula, is a small country with Adriatic and Ionian coastlines and an interior crossed by the Albanian Alps. The country has many castles and archaeological sites. Capital Tirana centers on sprawling Skanderbeg Square, site of the National History Museum, with exhibits spanning antiquity to post-communism, and frescoed Ethem Bey Mosque. Capital, Tirana. Currency, Albanian lek. Population, 2.873 million, 2017, World Bank. Continent, Europe. Number 138. Qatar is a peninsular Arab country whose terrain comprises arid desert and a long Persian, Arab, Gulf shoreline of beaches and dunes. Also on the coast is the capital, Doha, known for its futuristic skyscrapers and other ultramodern architecture inspired by ancient Islamic design, such as the Limestone Museum of Islamic Art. The museum sits on the city's Corniche waterfront promenade. Capital, Doha. Dialing code, +974. Currency, Qatari Riyal. Did you know, Qatar has the fourth highest greenhouse gas emissions per capita, 36.82 tons. Lithuania is a country in the southernmost of Europe's Baltic states, a former Soviet bloc nation bordering Poland, Latvia, and Belarus. Its capital, Vilnius, near Belarus border, is known for its medieval old town. It also has Gothic, Renaissance and Baroque architecture, an 18th-century cathedral built on a pagan temple site. Hilltop Gediminas Tower, a symbol of the city and the nation, offers sweeping views. Capital, Vilnius. Dialing code, +370. Currency, Euro. Population, 2.848 million, 2017, Eurostat. Number 140. Namibia, a country in southwest Africa, is distinguished by the Namib Desert along its Atlantic Ocean coast. The country is home to diverse wildlife, including a significant cheetah population. The capital, Windhoek, and coastal town Swakopmund contain German colonial-era buildings such as Windhoek's Christuskirche, built in 1907. In the north, Etosha National Park's Saltpan draws game including rhinos and giraffes. Capital, Windhoek. Dialing code, +264. Population, 2.534 million, 2017, World Bank. Currencies, South African Rand, Namibian Dollar. Number 141. The Gambia is a small West African country, bounded by Senegal, with a narrow Atlantic coastline. It's known for its diverse ecosystems around the central Gambia River. Abundant wildlife in its Kiang West National Park and Bayo-Balong Wetland Reserve includes monkeys, leopards, hippos, hyenas, and rare birds. The capital, Banjul, and nearby Serekunda offer access to beaches. Capital, Banjul. Dialing code, +220. Currency, Gambian Dalasi. President, Adama Barrow. Number 142. Botswana, a landlocked country in southern Africa, has a landscape defined by the Kalahari Desert and the Okavango Delta, which becomes a lush animal habitat during the seasonal floods. The massive Central Kalahari Game Reserve, with its fossilized river valleys and undulating grasslands, is home to numerous animals including giraffes, cheetahs, hyenas, and wild dogs. Capital, Gaborone. Dialing code, +267. Currency, Botswana Pula. Population, 2.292 million, 2017, World Bank. Number 143. Gabon, a country along the Atlantic coast of Central Africa, has significant areas of protected parkland. The forested coastal terrain of its famed Longo National Park shelters a diversity of wildlife, from gorillas and hippos to whales. Lope National Park consists of mostly rainforest. Akonda National Park is known for its mangroves and tidal beaches. Capital, Libreville. Population, 2.025 million, 2017, World Bank. Currencies, CFA franc, Central African CFA franc. Official language, French. Number 144. Lesotho, a high-altitude, landlocked kingdom encircled by South Africa, is crisscrossed by a network of rivers and mountain ranges including the 3,482 m high peak of Thibana Antilnyana. On the Thibabosiu Plateau, near Lesotho's capital, Maseru, are ruins dating from the 19th century reign of King Moshoeshoe. Thibabosiu overlooks iconic Mount Kilone, an enduring symbol of the nation's Basotho people. Capital, Maseru. Dialing code, +266. Ethnic groups, 99.7% Basotho, 0.3% other Africans. Currencies, South African Rand, Lesotho Loti. Number 145. North Macedonia, officially the Republic of North Macedonia, is a country in the Balkan Peninsula in Southeast Europe. It is one of the successor states of Yugoslavia, from which it declared independence in September 1991 under the name Republic of Macedonia. Capital, Skopje. Dialing code, +389. Currency, Macedonian dinar. Official regional languages, Turkish, Romani, Serbian, Bosnian, Aromanian. Number 146. Slovenia, a country in Central Europe, is known for its mountains, ski resorts and lakes. On Lake Bled, a glacial lake fed by hot springs, the town of Bled contains a church-topped islet and a cliffside medieval castle. In Ljubljana, Slovenia's capital, Baroque facades mix with the 20th century architecture of native Joe Plečnik, whose iconic Tromostovje, triple bridge, spans the tightly curving Ljubljana River. Capital, Ljubljana. Dialing code, +386. Currency, Euro. Population, 2.066 million, 2017, Eurostat. Number 147. Guinea-Bissau is a tropical country on West Africa's Atlantic coast that's known for national parks and wildlife. The forested, sparsely populated Bijagos archipelago is a protected biosphere reserve. Its main island, Bubaki, forms part of the Arango Islands National Park, a habitat for saltwater hippos. On the mainland, the capital, Bissau, is a port with Portuguese colonial buildings in its old city centre. Capital, Bissau. Currency, West African CFA franc. Population, 1.861 million, 2017, World Bank. Recognized national languages, Upper Guinea Creole. Number 148. Latvia is a country on the Baltic Sea between Lithuania and Estonia. Its landscape is marked by wide beaches as well as dense, sprawling forests. Latvia's capital is Riga, home to notable wooden and Art Nouveau architecture, a vast central market and a medieval old town with St. Peter's Church. Riga's museums include the Latvian Ethnographic Open-Air Museum, showcasing local crafts, food and music. Capital, Riga. Currency, Euro. Official language, Latvian. Number 149. Bahrain, officially the Kingdom of Bahrain, is an island country in the Persian Gulf. The sovereign state comprises a small archipelago centered around Bahrain Island, situated between the Qatar Peninsula and the northeastern coast of Saudi Arabia, to which it is connected by the 25-kilometer King Fahd Causeway. Capital, Manama. Dialing code, +973. Currency, Bahraini dinar. Did you know, Bahrain has the 8th largest aluminium production, 1,000 thousands of tons, in the world. Number 150. Trinidad and Tobago is a dual-island Caribbean nation near Venezuela, with distinctive Creole traditions and cuisines. Trinidad's capital, Port of Spain, hosts a boisterous carnival featuring calypso and soca music. Numerous bird species inhabit sanctuaries such as the Asa Wright Nature Center. The smaller island of Tobago is known for its beaches and the Tobago Main Ridge Forest Reserve, which shelters hummingbirds. Capital, Port of Spain. Dialing code, +868. Other languages, see Languages in Trinidad and Tobago. Currency, Trinidad and Tobago dollar. Number 151. Equatorial Guinea is a Central African country comprising the Rio Muni mainland and 5 volcanic offshore islands. Capital Malabo, on Bioko Island, has Spanish colonial architecture and is a hub for the country's prosperous oil industry. Its Arena Blanca beach draws dry-season butterflies. The tropical forest of the mainland's Monte Allen National Park is home to gorillas, chimpanzees, and elephants. Capital, Malabo. Recognized regional languages, Fang, Bobet, Koom, Pidgin English, Anobones, Igbo. Currency, Central African CFA franc. Official languages, Spanish, French, Portuguese. Number 152. Estonia, a country in Northern Europe, borders the Baltic Sea and Gulf of Finland. Including more than 1,500 islands, its diverse terrain spans rocky beaches, old-growth forest, and many lakes. Formerly part of the Soviet Union, it's dotted with castles, churches, and hilltop fortresses. The capital, Tallinn, is known for its preserved old town, museums, and the 314m high Tallinn TV tower, which has an observation deck. Capital, Tallinn. Currency, Euro. Official language, Estonian. Number 153. Timor-Leste, or East Timor, a Southeast Asian nation occupying half the island of Timor, is ringed by coral reefs teeming with marine life. Landmarks in the capital, Dili, speak to the country's struggles for independence from Portugal in 1975 and then Indonesia in 2002. The iconic 27m tall Cristo Rei de Dili statue sits on a hilltop high over the city, with sweeping views of the surrounding bay. Capital, Dili. Currency, United States dollar. Population, 1.296 million, 2017, World Bank. Official languages, Portuguese, Teton. Number 154. Mauritius, an Indian Ocean island nation, is known for its beaches, lagoons, and reefs. The mountainous interior includes Black River Gorges National Park, with rainforests, waterfalls, hiking trails, and wildlife like the flying fox. Capital Port Louis has sites such as the Champs de Mars horse track, Eureka Plantation House and 18th-century Sir C. Wozagur Ramgoolam Botanical Gardens. Capital, Port Louis. Other languages, 84.0% Creole, 5.3% Bhojpuri Hindustani, 3.6% French, 7.1% other. Currency, Mauritian rupee. Number 155. Cyprus, officially the Republic of Cyprus, is an island country in the eastern Mediterranean and the third largest and third most populous island in the Mediterranean, located south of Turkey, west of Syria and Lebanon, northwest of Israel and Palestine, north of Egypt, and southeast of Greece. Capital, Nicosia. Currency, Euro. Driving side, left. Minority languages, Armenian, Cypriot Arabic, Russian. Number 156. Eswatini, officially the Kingdom of Eswatini, Swazi, Umbuso Swatini, and also known as Swaziland, officially renamed in 2018, is a landlocked country in southern Africa. Marking its northeastern border with Mozambique and stretching down to South Africa, the Libombo Mountains are a backdrop from Loyola Nature Reserve's many hiking trails. Nearby Hulain Royal National Park is home to diverse wildlife including lions, hippos, and elephants. Capitals, Mbabane, Lobamba. Dialing code, +268. Currency, Swaziland. King, Mswati 3. Number 157. Djibouti, on the Horn of Africa, is a mostly French and Arabic-speaking country of dry shrublands, volcanic formations, and Gulf of Aden beaches. It's home to one of the saltiest bodies of water in the world, the low-lying Lake Assal, in the Danakil Desert. The nomadic Afar people have settlements along Lake Abe, a body of salt water featuring chimney-like mineral formations. Dialing code, +253. Currency, Djiboutian franc. Recognized national languages, Afar, Somali. Population, 956,985, 2017, World Bank. Number 158. Fiji, a country in the South Pacific, is an archipelago of more than 300 islands. It's famed for rugged landscapes, palm-lined beaches and coral reefs with clear lagoons. Its major islands, Viti Levu and Vanua Levu, contain most of the population. Viti Levu is home to the capital, Suva, a port city with British colonial architecture. The Fiji Museum, in the Victorian-era Thurston Gardens, has ethnographic exhibits. Capital, Suva. Official languages: regional language, English, Fijian, Fiji Hindi, Rotuman. Currency, Fijian dollar. Number 159. The Comoros is a volcanic archipelago off Africa's east coast, in the warm Indian Ocean waters of the Mozambique Channel. The nation-state's largest island, Grande Comore, Ngazidja, is ringed by beaches and old lava from active Mt. Kardhala volcano. Around the port and Medina in the capital, Moroni, are carved doors and a white colonnaded mosque, the Ancien Mosque du Vendredi, recalling the island's Arab heritage. Capital, Moroni. Currency, Comorian franc. Population, 813,912, 2017, World Bank. Official languages, French, Comorian, Arabic. Number 160. Guyana, a country on South America's North Atlantic coast, is defined by its dense rainforest. English-speaking, with cricket and calypso music, it's culturally connected to the Caribbean region. Its capital, Georgetown, is known for British colonial architecture, including tall, painted timber St. George's Anglican Cathedral. A large clock marks the facade of Stabroek Market, a source of local produce. Capital, Georgetown. Dialing code, +592. Currency, Guyanese dollar. Vernacular language, Guyanese Creole. Other languages, 5 languages, Guyanese Hindustani, Hindi Urdu, Chinese, Portuguese, Dutch, Spanish. Number 161. Bhutan, a Buddhist kingdom on the Himalayas' eastern edge, is known for its monasteries, fortresses or dzongs, and dramatic landscapes that range from subtropical plains to steep mountains and valleys. In the high Himalayas, peaks such as 7,326 m Yomalhari are popular trekking destinations. Paro Tak Sang Monastery, also known as Tiger's Nest, clings to cliffs above the forested Paro Valley. Capital, Thimphu. Population, 807,610, 2017, World Bank. Currencies, Bhutanese and Ngultram, Indian Rupee. Official language, Dzongkha. Number 162. The Solomon Islands, a nation of hundreds of islands in the South Pacific, has many World War II-era sites. Guadalcanal, a province and one of the archipelago's largest islands, honors fallen Allied soldiers at its U.S. War Memorial. Guadalcanal is also home to the nation's capital, Honiara, whose bustling central market showcases the island's produce and traditional handicrafts. Capital, Honiara. Dialing code, +677. Currency, Solomon Islands dollar. Did you know, Solomon Islands is the fifth largest Oceanian country by population, 667,044. Number 163. Montenegro is a Balkan country with rugged mountains, medieval villages, and a narrow strip of beaches along its Adriatic coastline. The Bay of Kotor, resembling a fjord, is dotted with coastal churches and fortified towns such as Kotor and Herceg Novi. Dimitar National Park, home to bears and wolves, encompasses limestone peaks, glacial lakes and 1,300 m deep Tara River Canyon. Capital, Podgorica. Currency, Euro. Population, 622,471, 2017, World Bank. Official language, Montenegrin. Number 164. Luxembourg is a small European country, surrounded by Belgium, France, and Germany. It's mostly rural, with dense Ardennes forest and nature parks in the north, rocky gorges of the Mullerthal region in the east and the Moselle River Valley in the southeast. Its capital, Luxembourg City, is famed for its fortified medieval old town perched on sheer cliffs. Capital, Luxembourg. Currency, Euro. Official languages, French, German, Luxembourgish. Did you know, Luxembourg has the second highest number of Nobel laureates per capita, 33.880 laureates/10 million people. Number 165. Suriname is a small country on the northeastern coast of South America. It's defined by vast swaths of tropical rainforest, Dutch colonial architecture and a melting pot culture. On its Atlantic coast is the capital, Paramaribo, where palm gardens grow near Fort Zeelandia, a 17th-century trading post. Paramaribo is also home to St. Peter and Paul Basilica, a towering wood cathedral consecrated in 1885. Capital, Paramaribo. Dialing code, +597. Currency, Surinamese dollar. Official language, Dutch. Number 166. Cape Verde or Cabo Verde, officially the Republic of Cabo Verde, is an island country spanning an archipelago of 10 volcanic islands in the central Atlantic Ocean. It forms part of the Macaronzia e Corjun, along with the Azores, Canary Islands, Madeira, and the Savage Isles. Capital, Praia. Currency, Cape Verdean Escudo. Recognized national languages, Cape Verdean Creole. Population, 546,388, 2017, World Bank. Number 167. The Maldives is a tropical nation in the Indian Ocean composed of 26 ring-shaped atolls, which are made up of more than 1,000 coral islands. It's known for its beaches, blue lagoons, and extensive reefs. The capital, Male, has a busy fish market, restaurants, and shops on the main road, Majid-e-Magu, and 17th-century Hyokuru Miski, also known as Friday Mosque, made of carved white coral. Capital, Male. Currency, Maldivian rupiah. Official language, Thai. Number 168. Malta is an archipelago in the central Mediterranean between Sicily and the North African coast. It's a nation known for historic sites related to a succession of rulers including the Romans, Moors, Knights of St. John, French and British. It has numerous fortresses, megalithic temples, and the Hal Saflieni Hypogeum, a subterranean complex of halls and burial chambers dating to circa 4000 BC. Capital, Valletta. Currency, Euro. Population, 460,297, 2017, Eurostat. Official languages, Maltese, English. Number 169. Brunei is a tiny nation on the island of Borneo, in two distinct sections surrounded by Malaysia and the South China Sea. It's known for its beaches and biodiverse rainforest, much of it protected within reserves. The capital, Bandar Seri Begawan, is home to the opulent Jame Asr Hassanal Bolkiah Mosque and its 29 golden domes. The capital's massive Istana Nurul Iman Palace is the residence of Brunei's ruling Sultan. Capital, Bandar Seri Begawan. Currency, Brunei dollar. Official scripts, Malay alphabet, JY alphabet. Population, 428,697, 2017, World Bank. Number 170. Belize is a nation on the eastern coast of Central America, with Caribbean Sea shorelines to the east and dense jungle to the west. Offshore, the massive Belize Barrier Reef, dotted with hundreds of low-lying islands called cays, hosts rich marine life. Belize's jungle areas are home to Mayan ruins like Caracol, renowned for its towering pyramid, lagoon-side Lamanai, and Al Tunha, just outside Belize City. Capital, Belmopan. Currency, Belize dollar. Population, 374,681, 2017, World Bank. Official language, English. Number 171. The Bahamas is a coral-based archipelago in the Atlantic Ocean. Its 700-plus islands and cays range from uninhabited to packed with resorts. The northernmost, Grand Bahama, and Paradise Island, home to many large-scale hotels, are among the best known. Scuba diving and snorkeling sites include the massive Andros Barrier Reef, Thunderball Grotto, used in James Bond films, and the Black Coral Gardens off Bimini. Capital, Nassau. Vernacular language, Bahamian Creole. Currency, Bahamian dollar. Population, 395,361, 2017, World Bank. Number 172. Iceland, a Nordic island nation, is defined by its dramatic landscape with volcanoes, geysers, hot springs, and lava fields. Massive glaciers are protected in Vatnajökull and Snæfellsjökull national parks. Most of the population lives in the capital, Reykjavik, which runs on geothermal power and is home to the National and Saga museums, tracing Iceland's Viking history. Capital, Reykjavik. Currency, Icelandic krona. Ethnic groups, 2018 89% Icelandic, 5% Polish, 1% Lithuanian, 5% other. Population, 338,349, 2017, Eurostat. Number 173. Vanuatu is a South Pacific Ocean nation made up of roughly 80 islands that stretch 1,300 kilometers. The islands offer scuba diving at coral reefs, underwater caverns and wrecks such as the World War II-era troopship SS President Coolidge. Harborside Port Vila, the nation's capital and economic center, is on the island of Siffatullahkhattak. The city is home to the Vanuatu National Museum, which explores the nation's Melanesian culture. Capital, Port Vila. Currency, Vanuatu Vatu. Population, 276,244, 2017, World Bank. Number 174. Barbados is an Eastern Caribbean island and an independent British Commonwealth nation. Bridgetown, the capital, is a cruise ship port with colonial buildings and Nit Israel, a synagogue founded in 1654. Around the island are beaches, botanical gardens, the Harrison's Cave Formation, and 17th-century plantation houses like St. Nicholas Abbey. Local traditions include afternoon tea and cricket, the national sport. Capital, Bridgetown. Dialing code, +1246. Recognized regional languages, Bajan Creole. Currency, Barbadian dollar. Number 175. Sao Tome and Principe, an African island nation close to the equator, is part of a volcano chain featuring striking rock and coral formations, rainforests, and beaches. On the larger island, Sao Tome, is the Lagoa Azul Lagoon. Obio Natural Park, a biodiverse jungle preserve, covers much of Sao Tome and is distinguished by Pico Cao Grande, a skyscraper-like volcanic rock. Capital, Sao Tome. Currency, Sao Tome and Principe Dobra. Recognized regional languages, Foro, Angolar, Principense. Official language, Portuguese. Number 176. Samoa, officially the independent state of Samoa and, until July 4, 1997, known as Western Samoa, is a country consisting of two main islands, Savaii and Upolu, and four smaller islands. The capital city is Apia. The Lapita people discovered and settled the Samoan Islands around 3,500 years ago. Capital, Apia. Dialing code, +685. Currency, Samoan Tala. Population, 196,440, 2017, World Bank. Number 177. St. Lucia is an Eastern Caribbean island nation with a pair of dramatically tapered mountains, the Pitons, on its west coast. Its coast is home to volcanic beaches, reef diving sites, luxury resorts and fishing villages. Trails in the interior rainforest lead to waterfalls like the 15 m high Tora Isle, which pours over a cliff into a garden. The capital, Castries, is a popular cruise port. Capital, Castries. Dialing code, +1758. Vernacular languages, St. Lucian Creole French. Currency, Eastern Caribbean dollar. Number 178. Kiribati, officially the Republic of Kiribati, is a sovereign state in Micronesia in the Central Pacific Ocean. The permanent population is just over 110,000, more than half of whom live on Tarawa Atoll. The state comprises 32 atolls and reef islands and one raised coral island, Banaba. Capital, Tarawa. Dialing code, +686. Population, 116,398, 2017, World Bank. Currencies, Australian dollar, Kiribati dollar. Number 179. The Federated States of Micronesia is a country spread across the western Pacific Ocean comprising more than 600 islands. Micronesia is made up of 4 island states, Pohnpei, Kori, Chuuk, and Yap. The country is known for palm-shaded beaches, wreck-filled dives, and ancient ruins, including Nanmadol, sunken basalt temples and burial vaults that extend out of a lagoon on Pohnpei. Capital, Palikir. Currency, United States dollar. Recognized regional languages, Chuuk's, Korean, Pohnpian, Yapese. Official language, English. Number 180. Grenada is a Caribbean country comprising a main island, also called Grenada, and smaller surrounding islands. Dubbed the Spice Isle, the hilly main island is home to numerous nutmeg plantations. It's also the site of the capital, St. George's, whose colorful homes, Georgian buildings, and early 18th century Fort George overlook narrow Carinage Harbor. To the south is Grand Anse Beach, with resorts and bars. Capital, St. George's. Dialing code, +1473. Recognized regional languages, Grenadian Creole English, Grenadian Creole French. Currency, Eastern Caribbean dollar. Number 181. St. Vincent and the Grenadines is a southern Caribbean nation comprising a main island, St. Vincent, and a chain of smaller islands. With yacht-filled harbors, chic private isles and volcanic landscapes, it's known for its major sailing destinations such as reef-lined Bequia Island off Admiralty Bay, bordered by white sand beaches like Princess Margaret. The main island is home to the capital, Kingstown. Currency, Eastern Caribbean dollar. Vernacular language, Vincentian Creole. Number 182. Tonga is a Polynesian kingdom of more than 170 South Pacific islands, many uninhabited, most lined in white beaches and coral reefs and covered with tropical rainforest. The main island, Tonga Tapu, is protected by lagoons and limestone cliffs. It's home to the rural capital of Nuku'alofa, as well as beach resorts, plantations and the Ha'emanga, a Maui, a monumental coral gate from the 1200s. Capital, Nuku'alofa. Dialing code, +676. Currency, Tongan Pa, Onga. Ethnic groups, 2018 97% Tongan, 0.7% Euronesians, 2.2% other. Number 183. The Seychelles is an archipelago of 115 islands in the Indian Ocean, off East Africa. It's home to numerous beaches, coral reefs and nature reserves, as well as rare animals such as giant Aldabra tortoises. Mahé, a hub for visiting the other islands, is home to capital Victoria. It also has the mountain rainforests of Morne Seychellois National Park and beaches, including Beauvalin and Anse Takamaka. Capital, Victoria. Currency, Seychellois rupee. Population, 95,843, 2017, World Bank. Number 184. Antigua and Barbuda is an independent Commonwealth country comprising its 2 namesake islands and several smaller ones. Positioned where the Atlantic and Caribbean meet, it's known for reef-lined beaches, rainforests, and resorts. Its English harbour is a yachting hub and the site of historic Nelson's Dockyard. In the capital, St. John's, the National Museum displays indigenous and colonial artifacts. Capital, St. John's. Vernacular language, Antiguan and Barbudan Creole. Currency, Eastern Caribbean dollar. Population, 102,012, 2017, World Bank. Number 185. Andorra is a tiny, independent principality situated between France and Spain in the Pyrenees Mountains. It's known for its ski resorts and a tax haven status that encourages duty-free shopping. Capital Andorra la Vella has boutiques and jewelers on Maritzal Avenue and several shopping centres. The Old Quarter, Barri Antic, houses Romanesque Santa Coloma Church, with a circular bell tower. Capital, Andorra la Vella. Currency, Euro. Population, 76,965, 2017, World Bank. Did you know, Andorra has the 7th highest alcohol consumption per capita, 13.8 liters, in the world. Number 186. Dominica is a mountainous Caribbean island nation with natural hot springs and tropical rainforests. Morne Trois Pitons National Park is home to the volcanically heated, steam-covered boiling lake. The park also encompasses sulfur vents, the 65 m tall Trafalgar Falls and narrow Tita Gorge. To the west is Dominica's capital, Roseau, with colorful timber houses and botanic gardens. Capital, Roseau. Currency, Eastern Caribbean dollar. Vernacular languages, Dominican Creole French. Official language, English. Number 187. The Marshall Islands are a sprawling chain of volcanic islands and coral atolls in the central Pacific Ocean, between Hawaii and the Philippines. In the northwest, Bikini Atoll's largely undisturbed waters, used as a ship graveyard after World War II, are now a popular wreck dive site. Near Majuro Atoll, which holds the island's capital and largest settlement, the coral reef at Kalalan Pass teems with marine life. Capital, Delapula Gujarat. Currency, United States dollar. Population, 53,127, 2017, World Bank. Ethnic groups, 2006 92.1% Marshallese, 5.9% mixed Marshallese, 2% others. Number 188. St. Kitts and Nevis is a dual-island nation situated between the Atlantic Ocean and Caribbean Sea. It's known for cloud-shrouded mountains and beaches. Many of its former sugar plantations are now inns or atmospheric ruins. The larger of the two islands, St. Kitts, is dominated by the dormant Mount Liamuga volcano, home to a crater lake, green vervet monkeys and rainforest crisscrossed with hiking trails. Capital, Basse-Terre. Currency, Eastern Caribbean dollar. Population, 55,345, 2017, World Bank. Official language, English. Number 189. Monaco, officially the Principality of Monaco, is a sovereign city-state, country, and microstate on the French Riviera in Western Europe. France borders the country on 3 sides while the other side borders the Mediterranean Sea. Monaco is about 15 kilometers from the state border with Italy. Area, 202 ha. Currency, Euro. Population, 38,695, 2017, World Bank. Number 190. Liechtenstein is a German-speaking, 25 km long principality between Austria and Switzerland. It's known for its medieval castles, alpine landscapes and villages linked by a network of trails. The capital, Vaduz, a cultural and financial center, is home to Kunstmuseum Liechtenstein, with galleries of modern and contemporary art. The Post Museum displays Liechtenstein's postage stamps. Capital, Vaduz. Currency, Swiss franc. Population, 37,810, 2017, Eurostat. GDP per capita, $168,146 and 2015, World Bank. Number 191. San Marino is a mountainous microstate surrounded by north-central Italy. Among the world's oldest republics, it retains much of its historic architecture. On the slopes of Monte Titano sits the capital, also called San Marino, known for its medieval walled old town and narrow cobblestone streets. The three towers, castle-like citadels dating to the 11th century, sit atop Titano's neighboring peaks. Capital, San Marino. Area, 61.2 km superscript 2. Currency, Euro. Population, 33,400, 2017, World Bank. Number 192. Palau is an archipelago of over 500 islands, part of the Micronesia region in the western Pacific Ocean. Koror Island is home to the former capital, also named Koror, and is the island's commercial center. The larger Babeldaob has the present capital, Engeromud, plus mountains and sandy beaches on its east coast. In its north, ancient basalt monoliths known as Badrul Chalai in grassy fields surrounded by palm trees. Capitals, Engeromud, Malikuk. Currency, United States dollar. Population, 21,729, 2017, World Bank. Destinations, Rock Islands, Koror, Babeldaob, Peleliu, Malikuk, more. Official languages, English, Palauan. Number 193. Tuvalu, in the South Pacific, is an independent island nation within the British Commonwealth. Its 9 islands comprise small, thinly populated atolls and reef islands with palm-fringed beaches and World War II sites. Off Funafuti, the capital, the Funafuti Conservation Area offers calm waters for diving and snorkeling among sea turtles and tropical fish, plus several uninhabited islets sheltering sea birds. Capital, Funafuti. Area, 25.9 km superscript 2. Population, 11,192, 2017, World Bank. Currencies, Australian dollar, Tuvaluan dollar. Number 194. Nauru is a tiny island country in Micronesia, northeast of Australia. It features a coral reef and white sand beaches fringed with palms, including Anibare Bay on the east coast. Inland, tropical vegetation surrounds Buada Lagoon. The rocky outcrop of Command Ridge, the island's highest point, has a rusty Japanese outpost from World War II. The underground freshwater lake of Makwawel lies amid the limestone Makwa Caves. Capital, Yauran. Area, 20.98 km superscript 2. Population, 13,649, 2017, World Bank. Currency, Australian dollar. Gross domestic product, $113.9 million USD, 2017, World Bank. Number 195. The Holy See, also called the See of Rome, refers to the jurisdiction of the Bishop of Rome, known as the Pope, which includes the Apostolic Episcopal See of the Diocese of Rome with universal ecclesiastical jurisdiction of the worldwide Catholic Church, as well as a sovereign entity of international law. Official language, Latin. Patron saint, Saint Peter. Working languages, Italian, French, diplomatic. Ecclesiastical jurisdiction, Diocese of Rome, Universal Full Communion, Latin Church, Catholic Church. Government, unitary absolute monarchy under an ecclesiastical and elective theocracy.